Hey y'all, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you being here and welcome if you are new. Today's video is a What's for Dinner and it is extremely special because it's a collaboration with Tamara and Sammi from Managing the Maze. Sammi is celebrating her 1-year anniversary on YouTube and we have you guys to thank for that. She has had a tremendous year on YouTube. We are so proud of her. She has become such an amazing friend. And I know when you see these collabs, you're like, okay, they're talking them up. They're talking them up. No, I've gotten to know her outside of just her videos. We talk daily, almost all day long. Sammi is an amazing person inside and out. And you really would benefit from going down there and checking out her link. If you haven't already, she's a mama of 2. She is a working mama. Y'all, she does it all. She takes care of her family with tremendous pride. And I cannot thank the Lord enough for bringing her into my life. And that's just the truth. I have a bit of trouble sometimes with words, but Sammi has been a blessing to me. And that's really all I can say. Tamara and Sammi, both huge blessings in my life. So check out the channels down below. Enough of the sappy stuff, I know, but it's true. Welcome to my Southern Farming Kitchen. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to do Granny's pot roast, which is pretty simple flavors, but I am going to do it in the crock pot. She didn't own a crock pot. I don't think they were a thing. If they were, we didn't have one, I'll put it that way. But just simple flavors, a lot of potatoes. It was really all about the potatoes and the meat, which is perfectly fine by us. But I've got a 1.5 pound, well actually it's like 1 3/4 pound chuck roast in there. And I got some yellow potatoes. I prefer yellow potatoes for a roast because they hold their shape better. They have that nice bite to the outside, but yet nice and soft and tender on the inside. So I do prefer them. I do have a couple of russets. You can see them right here. Because I didn't want to waste them. You know how, waste not, want not. You know how I am if you've been here long enough. And what am I going to do with 2 extra potatoes? Nothing, exactly. But I did have a question. When you guys do like a roast like this, oh, I cut that one too small because I'm talking. Do you make mashed potatoes to go with it, with the potatoes? Granny always did. And I didn't think anything of it until I got a little bit older. I'm like, wow, we had roasted potatoes with mashed potatoes, which is perfectly fine by me. I dropped a tater. I don't know if I'll do that. Hold on, this one's big. I had to cut this one on the board. I don't know if I'll do that with this or not. We'll see as the day goes by, but I was just curious if you guys did that, if your grandparents did it. But I'm gonna finish up. I got 2 more potatoes. Well, I got one on the floor. I got to wash that one. Put that one in there and put these onions in, and then I'll season it up, and that's dinner. I love putting my dinner in a crock pot. All right, so we're gonna add some salt. I got about 1/2 teaspoon here. Well, it is 1/2 teaspoon. And I'm going to do about 2 of those in there, just like that. I did season the bottom of the roast before I set it in there. I got some black pepper all over, just make it yummy. And we're going to add some garlic and parsley, but I'm going to use the Badia garlic and parsley mix. And I'm going to do the same thing, just all over, make it happy. 2 of those. So teaspoon, teaspoon, teaspoon is what I did. And we're going to add some Who's Your Sister sauce. That's going in right now. That's to taste. I like a lot, so 1, 2, 3. Make a mess. That's what I did. Made a mess all over my crock pot. Alright, so the roast is done. I'm not having mashed potatoes. I actually did play with the idea of having some mashed potatoes with it, but there's already potatoes in there, so we're good to go. Couple cans of green beans in here. Couple tablespoons of butter, unsalted. I always use unsalted. I'm going to add some lemon pepper because it's delicious. It's not going to focus very good, but that's the kind I use. Ooh, that's bright for some reason. And then just let the butter melt, medium heat, and you're good to go. Somebody asked me in another video what this was. It's a carrot. I got it from, oh, where'd I get it? Target, the dollar spot. And they're just kind of sitting back here for Easter. Just a little bit of decor right there. So that's what that is. It's carrots. Alright, y'all, so we're going to have a little bit of loaf bread with that because that is how we do it in the South. And I like it with some A1. I put it on my potatoes and on my roast. And that's dinner tonight. Grandmama's pot roast. Absolutely delicious. Every single time. Alright, so in a shallow dish, I'm going to add 6 eggs. Half a cup of milk. This is a 1/4 cup measure, so we're going to go with 2. And let's mix all that in together. Alright, so I'm going to add a teaspoon of good vanilla. Right in there, and some cinnamon to taste, and I'm going to mix it one more time. I like a lot of cinnamon, just saying, I like a whole lot. Alright, y'all, so I like to take that bacon and put it on top of the French toast. Some eggs on the side. You know how to make scrambled eggs. Some sausage, because I never can decide if I want bacon or sausage with my French toast or my pancakes or my waffles. So I'm having both. You only live once, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow night. Alright, so I'm making a simple tater tot casserole, just simple meat and potato kind of flavor. I've got about 1.5 pounds of ground beef here, because that's just how we packaged it up, put it in the freezer. And I'm rendering it off here, getting it good and brown. I am going to drain it here in just a few minutes, but while it's still cooking, I'm going to add some salt and pepper. That's to taste. Always. I always say always, but it always is. So, I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon to 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. About the same with the onion powder, which never wants to come out for some reason. Hang on, I'm going to whack it. It might work. There we go. Some onion powder. Then we're going to come in with some Who's Your Sister sauce right here. Put that right in there. Mix everything together and let it cook for a few more minutes until it's completely done. This is also to taste, by the way. You either like a little bit or a lot. Who am I to judge? Alright, so I've drained off the fat. I'm going to add 1 can of cheddar cheese soup and mix that in really, really good. Alright, let's sprinkle it with just a little bit of salt right on top. Let's go in with a little bit of pepper. Ooh, we got a lot right over here. That'll be alright. I'll take that bite. Alright, some butter. Unsalted butter. I make no apologies for the amount of butter that's in this supper tonight. Not one apology will be made. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Don't send me no butter hate. I ain't gonna put up with it. Just gonna put a little bit throughout. Not a whole lot. Not even really half a stick. Just to grab some of that butter flavor, make it a little bit richer. Just like that. 350 degrees for about 45 minutes. Then I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put some cheese on top and put it back in for about another 10 minutes. That's it. Look at there. Look at all that glorious butter. Hold on. You know what? I'm going for one more. I'm feeling like a rebel. See, no muss, no fuss, easy ingredients, perfect flavors, that meat and tater that you know, we just all love that meat and tater flavor. And that's what we got right there. I'll see you tomorrow night, y'all. Alright, let's see if I can make these baked potatoes without destroying my hands. Usually, I can't. A little bit of olive oil going on, just like that. Wait, you know what? I got an idea. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Just stay right there. I'm coming. I'm coming. Did you miss me? I'm not going to destroy my hands. I'm going to use my little brush. No, I'm still going to destroy my hands. It's going to happen just as sure as the sun will come up tomorrow. Alright, so I'm going to brush these guys with some olive oil. Roll it over. It's already got some on there. Just like that. And then I'm going to add some salt. Normally I would use coarse salt, but I'm out. So regular salt will be just fine. Just like that. And then of course you know how to roll a baked potato. Let's roll up that baked potato and then I'm going to do it again with 3 more. Alright, so these are going to go in the crock pot on high for about 5.5-ish hours until they're fork tender. But this is a good thing to do when you leave for work in the morning. If you're going to have baked potatoes that night, throw them in that crock pot. It works really good. Pay no attention to the avocados. They're just hanging out. Alright, y'all, so that is going to do it for today's video. Make sure you check out the links down below. Check out Sammi's channel. Tell her happy anniversary. Also, check out Tamara's channel. See what she's made for you. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, my friends. May God always bless you.